The elbow strike, or front elbow strike, is where I'm going to clench my fist, bring it into my chest, and turn my hip to deliver the strike. I'm not just going to throw my arm out there. I want to make believe my elbow's attached to my hip so I can maximize the power, put my weight behind it, driving through across my opponent. I like the closed fist method. Open hand method tends to keep the arm weak. The radial ulnar bones are a little bit more exposed there. I just want to be able to tighten it all down, make everything strong. So if I accidentally hit him with my forearm, it's not going to injure me. So take a look at it with my partner. So we're here fighting stance. Driving across and through. All right, if I switch stances, it's this way. My other hand, I like to cover my ear to defend. Okay, can hit him in the ribs. This is good for inside body work. When he drops his head, boom, there comes the big shot elbow. The reverse horizontal elbow strike is after I deliver a horizontal forward strike. I may return that strike back for an additional hit. So once again, I'm striking across, and then I'm striking back. Let's take a look at it here. So I strike my opponent with the forward elbow strike, and then I come back with an additional elbow strike. You can practice this on both sides. Forward elbow strike, rear elbow strike. The vertical elbow strike is when I'm going to bring my elbow up. Once again, I'm going to have a tight fist here, tighten my forearm, and use my hip to pivot as I bring the power up, driving from the rear. And from the other side, switch, drive up, drive up. My partner over here will see what that looks like. I can drive up into the sternum, knock the wind out of them, or I can go to the jaw. If I can reach, driving up to the jaw with the vertical elbow strike, going straight up, pivoting. Vertical elbow strike going downward is when I'm going to bring my arm up and drive the elbow straight down. Notice how I twist my hip and I drop my weight on this one. So I'm going to twist and drive my weight down because I want to really maximize the amount of power that I have in that. Take a look at that. This is going to be ideal when the guy maybe takes a shot on you and you have him low. You want to bring the arm up, drive down onto the head or the cervical spine, up, drive down. Maybe he's standing up and he's fighting. Maybe I got him down into this position, maybe with a good plume, elbow up, driving down to the head or the neck. Elbow up, driving down. Notice how I'm dropping my weight so I can go through my opponent. The diagonal elbow strike is going to come from a semicircle position diagonally downward. So my elbow comes up and drives diagonally downward. Take a look at it this way. A diagonal downward motion. With a partner, this is an ideal strike if I want to come across the jaw on a diagonal, or maybe the temple or the ear. Boom. I can also plume him here if I'm controlling him. There I'm setting it up. Great spot is the ear or the back of the ear to knock him out. So diagonally downward with the strike. Another variation of the elbow strike is if opponent's behind you, I'm going to bring my elbow up, drive it back into my opponent's head preferably, or even the body or the ribs. We'll slow them down a second so you can turn yourself completely around and defend yourself. So from the position, I bring my elbow up, drive it across. Notice how I pivot my feet to get power into it. Same thing this way. Come on. My partner is behind me. And what I want to do is up, elbow, look, and drive. If I can't hit him, this can turn into a back fist, right? So otherwise, it's up and drive. Elbow to the head. We can go elbow to the ribs. Maybe he grabbed me, right? Elbow to the ribs. Or the liver shot, right? He grabs, boom, elbow. So they can go low, or they can go high, or they can turn into, if you miss, can turn into a hammer fist. Rear elbow.